Hi there. I hope you're all doing well, staying healthy, and getting in the Christmas spirit. This is not the holiday party we planned, but as with so many of our events and programs this year, we've had to adapt to a new way of doing things. And in doing that, I think we've answered the question of why this organization means so much to us. From where we were in March to where we are today, your creativity and willingness to participate in all things virtual, to stay connected and creative with your time and talents, and assist with the many programs, events, and community service drives, has truly made all the difference in keeping this chapter's vision and mission alive and well. Let's take a look over the past year. I think you'll see what I mean. In January, we co-hosted Forecast 2020 and had an amazing turnout with over 300 attendees. I don't think I've ever been ignored by so many people as I tried to get everyone to be quiet and sit down. Note to David, it comes with the territory. Anyway, we had a great event and learned that we were not headed for a recession. That seems so long ago. In February, we attended the Leadership and Legislative Retreat, partied at Stoney's at a members-only mixer, and started making plans for Creek and Burge to come to town. When the governor shut down the state in March and imposed strict stay-at-home restrictions, we figured out how to continue our breakfast meetings over Zoom. That first meeting in April with Kyle Nagy, Doug Roberts, and Guy Martin was a shot in the arm our chapter and our town needed. It was attended by over 500 people, and because the speakers were so good and the information so relevant, it really did more to showcase our chapter than anything else we've done in a long time. Who knew so much good could come out of the chaotic times we found ourselves in? From there, we continued our monthly breakfast programs, Zoomed our committee meetings, and worked to keep up with and respond to the governor's many executive orders and a changing economic landscape. On an afternoon in June, we held our first virtual spotlight event and followed that up with a wild Oktoberfest, drinking and competing against each other in front of our computers. Those e-gamers, they have nothing on us. We participated in the first virtual bus tour and tried out a different format for the golf tournament in Spanish Trails. Everybody was on their game, and we had a great time. None of this would have been possible without our sponsors. They supported us and made these virtual connections possible. We owe them a huge debt of gratitude. Our committees and committee chairs were outstanding this year. As I've said before, there was no playbook, but we figured it out, and your work in support of this chapter was instrumental in keeping us involved and engaged with our community and one another. And finally, I want to thank each and every one of the board members this year for showing up and exhibiting a real commitment to this organization. We don't know what we're made of until we're challenged, and we've all dealt with a lot of challenges this year. But the one thing I know is that when you have a group of people that have your back, that lift you up when you're down and cheer your successes, anything is possible. And now, I'm so happy to introduce your next chapter president, David Strickland. Dave was a workhorse this year behind the scenes as he helped us with many of our chapter's accomplishments. Having served on almost every committee, he knows his way around our organization and is more than ready to take the reins. He's a delight to work with, he's become a good friend, and he's also one of the luckiest people I know, which we could use a lot more of this year. Dave, it's all yours.
Thank you, Julie. 2020 will go down as an unforgettable year that has provided us many opportunities to improve our virtual skills, as we otherwise wouldn't. For instance, we would never introduce the 2021 Board of Directors in this way. On a more serious note, based on the guidance we've received from the governor, we'll continue to have events virtually. And as soon as we are able, we will definitely provide those benefits in person. As NAIOP Southern Nevada, we're working to improve our offering. And I've reached out to many of the President's Circle sponsors and asked them, what do you need from NAIOP in 2021? Your responses that I've received have helped us in guiding our efforts in ways that we should use our resources in 2021. In closing, I want to acknowledge the efforts of this year's Community Service Committee. They have impacted many lives throughout the community, including their own. They have mastered the skill of finding, understanding, and meeting needs of individuals in our community. This holiday season, if we follow the example they have set, find someone in need, understand, and meet their need, their life and your life will be blessed. And you will finish out this unforgettable year in an unforgettable way. May God be with you, your loved ones, and your family this holiday season.